You all, I have to hop on here and say a few things. This is going to be a tough love talk, a tough love conversation. So if you're too sensitive, this may not be for you. But if you're unhealthy, and that can manifest its way anyhow in your life, whether that's depression, any kind of mental issues, whether that's high blood pressure, fertility issues. I love working with women's reproductive health. So this is especially for those ladies that are having fertility issues. Whatever it is, whatever your health ailment is, this is for you. Your mindset dictates your health. I get on these calls with ladies who are struggling to get pregnant or who are having fibroids, men who are having low sperm count, and they have absolutely no value for their lives whatsoever. I ask a question and I say, do you love yourself? Do you love your body? I've never ever had anyone say, yes, I love my body. Everyone will say no, or it's okay, my body's okay, or, I could improve on myself. There's just a strong connection between how you're thinking mentally and your health. So my women that are struggling to get pregnant, a lot of times they'll say that no, they don't love their bodies. So you don't love your body, but you're going to bring another child into this world? What goes on up here dictates our hormones. And you know this because whenever you're having intercourse, it's all in here. Intercourse is completely mental. And so a signal goes to your brain and says, "Ooh, I'm excited." And then your brain is controlling your actions. Your brain is controlling how you're feeling. So if you're not feeling in the mood, nothing's happening. So that shows you that our brain affects our overall health. Our brain affects our hormones. Our brain affects so much. So if a woman is telling herself, I don't love myself, or a man is saying, I don't like myself, then why would your body participate in procreation? Why would your body give birth to another human being? Why would you pass your DNA on into this world if you don't love yourself? One has to value themselves and value what they're doing on this earth. I, time and time again, will run into women that are in their 40s, and they'll come to me and say, I've never ever wanted a child before, but now that I'm 43, I want a child. And then I'll say, well, what's going on? Well, I haven't had a period since I was in my mid-30s. You haven't had a period? Well, your entire life you're telling yourself, well, I don't ever want to have children. I don't ever want to have children. So your body's like, oh, okay. You don't ever want to have children. Why am I going through a period every single month? Abort mission. I'm not going to continue to have periods every month. So then they end up losing their cycles. And then they end up going through menopause in their 30s just because of what they're thinking, just because of what they're speaking. If you're constantly saying, I don't want to have children, then your body is listening. Your body pays attention to whatever your mental state is. So of course I work with fertility and reproductive health, but this happens with everything. If you don't speak life into yourself, if you don't value yourself, if you don't speak positivity into your life, then how could you ever be healthy? I say a whole lot of positive things about myself. If you ask me how I feel about myself, I love myself. Does that mean I think I'm better than anyone else? No, I don't think I'm better than anyone on this earth because I don't compare myself to anyone on this earth. God created me in my own way. I'm unique in my own way. And so, yeah, I love myself. I love my skin. I love my hair. I think I'm smart. I speak great things over myself. I speak good health over myself. I speak positivity over myself. So I have women who I'll come and I'll work on their fertility and they'll say, I could improve on my body. I could improve on this. Well, do you love yourself? No. So then why would you even have a child? You don't love yourself. You don't love your DNA. Why would you have a child? Why would you bring a child into this earth and pass on your DNA that you don't even love? People say things like this and they're speaking negativity into the atmosphere. So no matter what kind of health situation that you're having, it all starts with how you're speaking it. Do you value your life? You have high blood pressure issues. You have anxiety. You have depression. Do you value your life enough to change it? For me, I don't spend a lot of money on like materialistic things. I spend a lot of money. What I will splurge on is something for self-development. So if I feel like I could learn from something, if I feel like something could better my life, yeah, I'll spend money on it. I value my life. So you'll have people like, oh, yeah, well, I have high blood pressure, I have anxiety, I have fertility issues. What are you doing about it? Nothing. Well, do you love yourself? Do you love yourself enough to get out of bad health is the question. Do you value your life? So that all goes back into my fertility women, where it's like, no, I don't love myself. I don't think I'm beautiful. I don't think I'm worthy. Well, do you think you'll ever have a baby? No. So if you're thinking all this negative stuff, what good can come out of it? What positive stuff can come out of it? Nothing. Thank you, chick. You're so beautiful. So I'm coming on here to say that you speak life into your body. Whatever health ailment you have, it's spoken into. There are some cases, of course, where someone will get in a bad car accident or something traumatic happens. That stuff happens. This is life. Stuff happens. But health and healing starts in the mind. Health and healing starts in the brain. There will be no healing for someone if they do not believe that there's healing. So in clinical trials, this is what we do. Let's say we have a drug that we're trying to test. Let's say the coronavirus vaccine. We're trying to test the corona vaccine. So half of the people, we tell everyone in the study that they're getting this vaccine. So we're giving everyone this vaccine. Everyone's going to get healed from this disease. But we only give half of the people the vaccine, and the other half will give them back the vaccine. Even the people that aren't getting the actual vaccine, they're just getting nothing, just salt water. They get healed because they think that they're getting the vaccine. So the first stage into healing starts in the mind. And look, what if you're taking some pill and it never works? It doesn't hurt for you to change your mindset. It doesn't hurt for you to at least figure out some solution. So I want everyone to value their lives. I know people that will go out right now and pay for a $30,000 car, right? But then if there's some kind of self-development thing that will make them a better person, that will help with their attitude, that will help with their mindset, they won't even pay $100 for it. So you're valuing the car over yourself. Or I have the ladies, I have this all the time. There are ladies that want to enroll in my fertility program, but they're like, oh no, your program is too expensive. So give us like 6 months. I want to buy a new car. I want to buy a new house. So you mean you're valuing all these other things over yourself? That doesn't make sense to me. That makes no sense to me. I want everyone to take their health seriously. I want you to love yourself. Love yourself enough to fix your health. Love yourself enough to change things in your life. Love yourself enough to change your mindset. What are you thinking constantly? Are you thinking positivity over yourself? If you're not, get help. Pay a therapist. Buy a book. Really work on your health. Really work on your mindset. Remember, the mindset and health are connected. What happens during intercourse? The mind controls intercourse. So that means your mind controls hormones. That means your mind controls your health. So I want everyone to be blessed. I want everyone to love themselves. Not saying that you're better than anyone else on this earth. No, you will never be better than anyone on this earth. No one on this earth will ever be better than you. You are wonderful just the way that you are. But you have to love yourself enough to invest in yourself. Love yourself enough to change your life for the better. Love yourself enough to be in good health. And does that mean making investments sometimes? Yes, that means getting a therapist. That means getting a nutritionist. That means hiring people to put you in better health. You cannot value a car over your health. You cannot value a house over your health. I love you all. Be blessed.